Go ahead. Did we lose Sherry?
Okay, you ready? All right.
Okay.
So we have over again. Am I here?
You're here.
Okay. Anyway. All right. So also native bees gather both nectar and pollen in the same trip. They have different systems they need it for, but they are competition. Now the leafcutter bee, the leafcutter bee is, I guess, the oldest bee and is raised around alfalfa crops. I grew up down in Walla Walla, and we had a whole thing of these guys for the alfalfa fields. We couldn't drive fast through there. So, and it's, let me see, the nest is, we have a cell and it's a tube and the egg, and the development time for the larvae is temperature dependent. And in northern climates, it's spring and early summer. And then with mason bees, we'll talk about in a minute, they emerge first, and mating occurs near the nest entrance. And she'll show that she's ready, if she's ready for her boyfriend. Bumblebees, these guys are great. They are best used in greenhouse crops such as tomatoes and peppers and blueberries. And they also have a special thing called buzz pollination, which is described in your manual for plants that need a different kind of pollinating and the vibration, and then it's better than in the pocket and a little bit left by. So in the bumblebee again is the queen lays 8 to 12 eggs on a ball of pollen she has collected. She covers it with wax, and the larvae hatch from the eggs remaining under the wax cover, which expands as the larvae grow. In 14 days, the larvae spin cocoons and pupate, remaining in the cocoons before emerging as an adult. And yeah, she's the only queen that survives. And that's what her nest looks like. I've never come across one. And it's really cool to watch these guys because they'll jump on one of these and this whole blossom will bounce. And they're very sweet. Okay. Mason bees. These are my black butts I discovered. They don't sting. They don't fight too much with the bees, but they come and rob at a great amount. And so they're not my favorite things, but they are a very good little bee to get into stuff for you. And there is no queen, and they don't live together. They don't have a social structure. They kind of are like a commune group. Everybody gets together, everybody takes care of everything, not so much like a leader and everything. And male mason bees do die right after they mate. And they do have, and this is something I discovered too, is yes, they get nectar, but they don't have any pollen. So then, you know, you never see them with pollen on them when they're going in and out of your hive. And they can sting, but it's very slight. I kind of did a little experiment. Shouldn't have much of a sticker on it. And that's the other one down here in the bottom. This blue orchard bee is done a little bit better. 250 to 300 females will pollinate an entire acre of apple and cherries, which is a big deal to us. I'm not sure. I don't have, I digress. Do they have these over in like Chelan and everything for their orchards, or did they do honeybees? I do not know. But, and they are better at coming out when it's cloudy and it's a little bit cooler. And they also supplement the honeybees to the almond population. And the mason bee, which I find interesting, lives up to a month, completing 1 to 6 nest tunnels. Emergent from these nests happens in warmer temperature. Males come out first, mating occurs. He goes and the girl's ready to lay her eggs. And then sweet bees, or sweat bees, sorry. And they collect salt from animal sweat, the one that bites you, that one. This bee is quasi-social, which means mom and daughter live together, but not sharing labor, and there is no queen. So this is another queenless thing. They like to be in rotted wood, and they are really good pollinators for certain plants. Does anybody have any questions? Ready for the next?
Nothing on chat. So
Okay. All
let
right.
me, hang on, let me stop recording.